It was a bright morning at Space Kids HQ. Umar, Umaiza, and Usman zipped up their spacesuits, ready for the big mission. Their robot friend, Funbot, wiggled his antennas. Time to explore the solar system! Fun guaranteed! With a loud whoosh, their shiny spaceship zoomed into the sky. Whoa, it's so close to the sun, said Usman, squinting behind his helmet. Mercury is the smallest planet and super hot during the day, but freezing at night. They all did a funny hot and cold dance, fanning themselves and then shivering. Mercury's like a giant oven and freezer combined, giggled Umaiza. As they floated to Venus, the spaceship windows fogged up. It's so cloudy here, Umar laughed, wiping the window. Venus is covered in thick clouds of acid. Yikes! And it's even hotter than Mercury. Good thing we brought sunscreen and cloud wipers, Umaiza joked. Our beautiful Earth, Usman cheered. Did you know Earth is the only planet we know with life and water? They waved at the blue oceans and green lands below. We're lucky to live here, said Umaiza with a smile. As they landed, red dust swirled everywhere. Mars is so dusty, coughed Umar, pretending to sweep the ground. Mars has the tallest volcano in the solar system, Olympus Mons. They imagined sliding down a giant volcano slide and laughed out loud. Their spaceship shook as they neared Jupiter. It's the biggest planet of all, shouted Usman. Jupiter's great red spot is a giant storm, bigger than Earth. They held onto their seats as they swirled in pretend stormy winds. Hold tight, it's the super space spin, Umar laughed. As they approached Saturn, they saw beautiful rings. Saturn looks like it's wearing a space hula hoop, Umaiza giggled. The rings are made of ice and rocks, sparkly and chilly. They spun around like the rings, pretending to be icy space dancers. Why is Uranus lying on its side? Asked Usman, tilting his head. Good question. Uranus spins sideways like it's taking a nap. They all laid down inside the spaceship, pretending to nap too. Shh, don't wake Uranus, whispered Umar, and they all giggled. As they zoomed to Neptune, the winds howled. Neptune is super windy and cold, Funbot shouted over the noise. They held onto their helmets as pretend winds blew around them. Good thing our spaceship has turbo anchors, Umaiza laughed. Wait, can we visit Pluto? Asked Umar. Of course, beeped Funbot. Even though Pluto is now called a dwarf planet, they stopped by to say hello. Pluto twinkled in the distance. Pluto, I'm small but special. You sure are, Usman replied with a big thumbs up. After a day of wild space adventures, they returned to Earth. Mission complete. They looked up at the twinkling sky, dreaming of their next big adventure. Fun fact, Mercury tiny and fast, Venus cloudy and super hot, Earth our home full of life, Mars dusty red planet with the tallest volcano, Jupiter huge planet with a giant storm, Saturn beautiful rings of ice, Uranus spins on its side, Neptune windy and cold, Pluto small but still awesome,